It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Nets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Wright. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Makes it off the glass.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Lopez inside. He's guarded by Williams. And he comes up with the deuce.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Well, Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's good.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Lillard against Caruso. Damian Lillard, and that's good. Lillard's got 5.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Wright. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now, Caruso. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Bucks. Holmgren wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
With that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Lillard attacking. From past the arc. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nifty move. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Hartenstein. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll get going. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So for Oklahoma City right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Lou Dort out there with Hartenstein, and it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Giannis. Back to Lillard. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Wright. Nails the baby hook.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Middleton. Holmgren with a screen on Middleton. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Caruso against Lillard. Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Shoots it. Keeps it alive. And he gets it back.
Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Hartenstein with the screen on Lillard. A wide open look here for Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And it's Wright missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Caruso, and he goes in for the dunk.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Lillard picks him up. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Holmgren. Here's Caruso to the inside. Here's Hartenstein. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Middleton. Pass to Holmgren from downtown. A rebound by the Bucks.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Now Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Good on the shot. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Lillard throws it down.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the night. And stolen by Wright. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody. Dame do his thing here. Such a crafty, versatile scorer. You love the leadership he provides. Kind of reminds me.
All right, fellas. That'll do it for our show today.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half, and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Jackson. Torian Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Trent in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
All by himself. Up the floor. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Bucks leading by 5. Prince with a screen on Wallace. Here's Trent. And the shot goes in. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Williams. Wiggins up top. Pass to Williams. Stolen. Knocks it loose and taken away by Wallace. Drives to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams against Portis.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wiggins, a screen on Jackson. Here's Joe, and he uses the glass on the layup. Joe's got his first 2 points.
That's 3 of 4 here. To start the half.
Here's Trent. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Joe's got 5 now.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Wallace outside. Outside Williams. It's Joe on the wing. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Joe with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
Trent Jr. recognizing the lane there and exploited it.
Williams scanning the floor, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Both champs checked in. And a slam by Williams.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Prince with the ball. Wallace on him. Trent with the wide open look. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And an intentional foul right there. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Prince goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And that's an intentional foul. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
No luck that time either. Lillard, right side. He got it up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Hartenstein in for Jalen Williams. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks so much, David. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look, but off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Wright. Back to Giannis. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside, Giannis taps it in.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Misses the 3. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. They host the Kings after this game. It'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Middleton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wright, and it's blocked. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Three-pointer on the way. Buries it from three-point range. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
So both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. from deep three-point territory. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right, the pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Left to right. Lillard is screen on George from outside the arc. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Wright. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Lopez with the steal, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lillard from deep three-point land. Dort grabs the miss. Under trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Middleton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Lillard attacking. Giannis left side. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Caruso. Lillard against Caruso. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. The shot comes out. Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Pass to Lillard. Launches it from deep. That one doesn't go. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giannis.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
star.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning. Well, you talk about some teams that are stacked in the East, Doris. This is the game to watch.
Yeah, you get the sense of both teams know there is a mental edge perhaps a win would give them should they come out of this on top. We expect both teams to figure big time in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Now, New York starting five. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Lillard against Bridges. Lillard can't get it to go. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Here's Lillard after the basket by New York on the other end. Poke loose. Robinson with a steal. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Down low. Here's Towns. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Towns has got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Middleton outside. Fires Pacers in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Brunson up top, defended by Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Just 4 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Lillard. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Brunson against Lillard. And Brunson gets it to go. He's got 7. Bucks trail by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And New York has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Good on the shot.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Kicks it out to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, left side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Yes, it's good. Brunson's got 11 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Clock at 6. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. The Knicks with the rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And so the first quarter is in the books. New York out in front. They're up 7. After this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Brunson taking his time here. Right with a steal. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Let's watch Dame here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. The Bucks trail by 5. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Brunson against right. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And this will be his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Outside Brunson. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Bridges against Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Bridges. Lillard against Bridges. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Brunson against right. Brunson passes to Towns. Towns, a screen on Lillard. Back to Towns. Takes the three. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Right against Brunson. Brunson driving. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Drives to the hoop. What a finish! Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Just 4 seconds left in the second. Here's Wright. No good on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have been.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Bucks.
We need a department store.
That's it for us. Thanks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Taurean Prince. Gary Trent is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Trent. The Knicks with the rebound. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Trent, the pass to Prince. Six to shoot. Got a hand on it.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Sims. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Right side McBride. The teardrop. Here's Sims. Left side Payne. Here's McBride. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Trent. Soft touch off the glass. Trent's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Outside McBride. Achua with a screen on Trent. McBride passes to Achua. Drops in the layup for two. Achua's got his second basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Trent goes in. Pass to Prince. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's McBride. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Trent. Shot blocked. And he's able to get it back. On the wing, Connaughton. McBride covers. Trent against Payne. Another shot. Trent's shot is off.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations, it's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. The Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, Connaughton. McBride covers. Achua with a rebound. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. McBride attacking. Pass to Sims. Back to McBride. From deep. It's hauled in by Portis.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
That one's good for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Knicks leading by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Hart. Pass to Sims. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Now Trent. Prince, the pass to Trent. Here's Hart. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Got to get some stop. Right now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Brunson with it. Pass to Bridges. And the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Lillard looking around. Stolen by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Brunson. The 3-ball. That one's down for Brunson.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bridges. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Towns outside. Bridges against Lillard. Kicks it out, Towns. Launches a three. Sinks the tray.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the soft teardrop. Giannis.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
Here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Lillard, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Brunson against right, outside Anunoby. Bridges, a screen on Middleton. Got it, good job in the low post.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Bridges against Lillard. A deep three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Anunoby for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard right side. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right, the pass to Middleton. Right with a screen on Brunson. Middleton from the outside drains the triple.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Here's Brunson. Strong move, Brunson.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Lillard against Bridges. Lopez passes to Lillard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Towns. Robinson on the wing. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Rebound by Middleton. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. 58 seconds left to play in the 4th. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Bridges. Offline. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
So Brent is full. All turns to winner. Season just getting underway.
Yeah, Kevin, and you kind of feel like, man, we're in it. We are trying to get on the floor and get ourselves to the end of the year. So, yeah, pack your jackets, get your sweats, the full sweatsuits on. We're ready to travel, and we're in the thick of things now.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson. In at the 5, down low. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points up on the board for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Here's Brunson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met in New York.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. It's simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Here's Robinson following the score by Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Robinson. The emphatic rejection. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson scanning the floor. 18 feet out. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Brunson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Deflected by Hartenstein, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson, a screen on Caruso. Brunson, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now, coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City. And that one, good.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges with some nice defense.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Yep, it counts.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Anunoby. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. It's Robinson high post. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks. They're and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The forwards are Dort and Holmgren. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Brunson. Towns, a screen on Caruso. Here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
Towns, no luck. Hartenstein in the high post. Anunoby against Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Bridges. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. A 3-ball. What a shot by Brunson.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Now, Caruso. Defended by Towns. Takes it inside. Caruso, no good. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby with it. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got 6.
3-ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Dort against Brunson. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort is screen on Bridges. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Caruso against Brunson. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. And here is Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I got to shout out Gilgeous-Alexander tonight. He's making the defensive effort that the other team is displaying look hot.
Okay, so now, and that about wraps it up. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Achua. Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Sims in at the 5. Knicks trail by 3. Payne passes to Hart. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is, willing to accept contact and really work through it.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And it's Wiggins missing. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Sims kicks to Achua. Out to the wing. Payne looking around. Hart with a screen on Wallace. Here's Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Wiggins left side. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McBride. Covered by Joe. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
The Thunder leading by 4. Wallace outside. Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Now Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's McBride, covered by Joe. They set the pick. To the middle. Will it go? Sims lays it up and banks it in.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Joe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McBride. Covered by Joe. Hard against Wiggins. Shoots from the high post. Come on. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Knicks trail by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McBride passes to Sims. Thunder with the rebound. It's Joe on the wing, defended by McBride. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Payne in the post. Wallace covering. Here's Achua. Back to Payne. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
And that was not an easy shot. Payne making it look like it was.
It's Joe on the wing. Defended by McBride. Yep, that one goes in there. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's McBride, and he lays it straight in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now here's Wallace. Payne covering. The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson against Wallace. Brunson outside. Bridges finds Towns. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Nobody near Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort against Anunoby. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's rebounded by New York. On the wing, Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Bridges with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. There's Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson downhill. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, we know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Driving inside. Plays it up off the glass.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. That free throw missing.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Caruso. And here's Brunson outside.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Brunson against Caruso. And Brunson, here we go. Anunoby has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the triple.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 24 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's Bridges. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Brunson outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just
It's time to meet the starting five for your Oklahoma City.
Welcome to 2K and the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. DeLon Wright is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Dort. On the take, Caruso left side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault, and when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lopez finds Wright. Lopez, the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wright attacking. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Caruso. Dort outside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Middleton from the outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Lillard against Caruso. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. The 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Caruso against Lillard. Hartenstein with a screen on Lillard. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Caruso. The shot by Lillard, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Caruso misses. Bucks trail by 4. Lopez passes to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Releases. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court right now for the Bucks. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Damian Lillard out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
The shot by Dort, no good. Bucks trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
For your own city crew.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Thunder, 3rd.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Dort finds Caruso.
Blocking foul called on DeLon Wright. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can. To at least challenge it and disrupt the shooter. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
For 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hardenstein passes to Caruso. He tries for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Hartenstein with a screen on Lillard. And here's Caruso outside. To the right side. The three from Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hit. For three.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Caruso, the open look. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again. Here's Lillard. He's got 7. 30 seconds left in the first half. Right outside. Pass to Middleton. Tipped. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Caruso. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Dort for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. And now, not a bad time. And that'll do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Wallace in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Bucks trail by 3. Connaughton with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Beauchamp passes to Portis. Here's Beauchamp, pounded by Wiggins. Pass to Connaughton. The shot off that time. Good D by Wallace. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
That ties the game. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Mitchell. Wallace outside. Outside Joe. And he converts the layup.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
To the paint. Back to Trent. It's Prince on the wing. Goes back up. It's tipped. 3-on-3. Here's Joe. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Trent with the drive.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Williams passes to Williams. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Wiggins with a screen on Trent. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And also, they topped the league in three-point percentage. That was a huge part of their offensive attack. Just about as reliable beyond the arc as you can get.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. Connaughton goes in. The score now all even.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
The kick out to Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Prince. Here's Williams. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Trent for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Trent with a screen on Williams. Prince down low. Watched by Wallace. Prince can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And that one, good. Trent's got 10.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. From behind the arc. The shot that time not on target. To the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Off the inbound. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Chicago is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. On the new
third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. DeLon Wright is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Caruso, defended by Lillard. Hardenstein passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Middleton. Pass to Hardenstein. To the inside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Down low. A strong finish by Giannis.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Middleton covering. It counts! And the foul! They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bucks?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Putting that Stanton to the test, big fella, banging it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Wright on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-on-3. And here's Caruso outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Chet driving. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
And Lillard, here we go. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And they pick up 2. And the Bucks lead by 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here's Caruso outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Middleton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Off the mark there with a 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's right on the wing. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the play. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
You know, doors with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Wright. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. No problems knocking that one down.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Brunson surveying the D. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Robinson a screen on Wright. Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Looking to end the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
New York shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now, here's Lillard. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Brunson with it. Lillard picks him up. Lillard against Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Giannis a screen on Bridges. Lillard against Bridges. Lillard the pass to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Knicks trail by 5. Brunson outside. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Giannis dunks it down.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Brunson against Wright. Brunson, left side. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges inside the three-point line. Great look there, but off target.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Brunson. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
There's the triple. Anunoby, good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Giannis a screen on Bridges.
13.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Right outside. That shot off. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Robinson. Driving to the basket.
Well, ferocity and athleticism, powerful finish from Mr. Robinson.
16, 15.
Here is Lillard. With 1 on the clock, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Antetokounmpo kicks to right. 6 to shoot. Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. Up again. Kicks it out to Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Lillard surveying the D. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton drives in. Giannis inside. Defended by Towns. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound, right. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Middleton against Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. So for New York, their last game will win against the Bucks. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Down low. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson right side. It's tipped. Towns in the corner. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson against Middleton. 4 on the clock. The 3.
And there's the length of Chris Middleton on full display. Great timing as well. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the paint and stolen by Anunoby. Towns looking it over. Anunoby passes to Towns. Bridges against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 3. 3 on 3. A wide open look here for Wright. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight. Wright against Brunson. Towns a screen on Wright. Brunson against Wright. Brunson takes off. And he makes that one. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard, right side. Going inside. Here's Giannis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to
Sharing is caring. Right now, these guys do not care about keeping each other involved. If they did, they probably would be up in this.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Taurean Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. Dane looking around. Back to Achua. Over Prince. The dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
27-25.
Trent with it, working on Payne. Back to Trent. And he dumps it down.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Here's Payne. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Achua. Guarded by Prince. The shot's good from Achua.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
29-27.
Trent outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Fires for 3. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Down low, here's Sims. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sims has got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working, getting inside, and getting good shots from close range.
Trent setting the pick for Prince. Trent with it. Achua's on him. Trent setting the pick for Prince. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Payne passes to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. To the inside. And stolen by Prince.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Connaughton. Scoreless thus far. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Free throw good, McBride. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
That one drops for us. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive, so if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high-percentage shots like that one.
Here's McBride. He's defended by Connaughton. McBride passes to Sims. Back to McBride. To the middle. Here's Hart. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's Connaughton. Softly drops in the floater. Connaughton's got his second basket of the game.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
40-38.
Trent outside. No good with the triple. New York trailing. McBride with the ball. He has 7. 17 seconds left in the third. Here's EuroCup. Back to McBride. Connects from three-point range. McBride's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Prince finds Connaughton.
Knicks lead, 41.
1 second left. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Connaughton's got 6. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Bucks on top, up 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
43.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Lillard against Bridges. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Mikal Bridges has done a lot of damage from that exact spot in his career. The corner 3 is for me, he says.
Lillard against Bridges. Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis slashing. Good on the bucket.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Bridges against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. Lillard dishes to Giannis. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Brunson, and he makes good on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Lillard with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Brunson against Wright. Towns a screen on Wright. Brunson outside. Over Wright. Brunson no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 3. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. The trade. Tries again. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Robinson a screen on Lillard. Bridges against Lillard. Bridges misses. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton outside. Over in the corner, Lillard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Bridges attacking. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Middleton, a screen on Bridges. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Pass to Bridges. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot to end the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been...
Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. So the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick. It doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Antetokounmpo. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair, and it's Dort in at the small forward position.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Caruso outside. Dort outside. Back to Caruso. 5 on the clock. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Bridges. And it's in there.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it, pivots around, makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Caruso against Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Towns a screen on Dort. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit from deep 3-point range. And again, the Knicks missing. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, well, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. New York trailing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Towns against Holmgren. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
Anunoby against Dort. Caruso outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Knicks trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. There's the 3. And that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Thunder leading by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court for the Thunder, Dort and Holmgren. A lot of defense at the 3 and the 4 for him. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, filling out the middle. Brunson taking his time here. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Screen by Robinson. Anunoby for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 points his last game. Here's Hartenstein. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. Dort outside. Now here's Hartenstein. He picked up 10 in his last game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. And stolen by Holmgren. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Caruso outside. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby.
First half, 2 minutes.
Here's Holmgren. Second chance effort. Holmgren for two.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Stolen by Bridges. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Dort against Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Dort. Outside Anunoby. Screen by Robinson. 4-3. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Doubled by Hartenstein. Bridges outside. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges passes to Towns. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know, right now for the Thunder, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
They're not showing enough fight to...
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua, and it's Josh Hart, and it's Sims in at the 5 down low. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to McBride. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Williams misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. They host the Pistons after this one. Outside Payne. Achua with a screen. Now here's Payne. Watched by Wallace. The shot by Payne, no good. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And the shot goes.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
20.
Wallace outside. Wiggins against Hart. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Back to Wiggins. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, New York.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
From downtown, and it's good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 5.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Outside Payne. That one drops for him. Payne's got his second basket on the night.
Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. Count that bucket.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Outside McBride. Tries it from the top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And here's Wallace. Wiggins with it. Hart covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. Deflected!
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. Like how engaged he was there.
Clock at 4. Pulls it. Joe misses. Knicks trail by 7. Hart passes to Achua. The shake. Achua with the dunk.
Doesn't get any easier for Achua. Once he's got positioning, he wants inside. He'll look to dunk everything.
Williams, a screen on Payne. Wallace outside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Wiggins has space with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Wiggins gotten 4 this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
They set a pick. Here's McBride. Three-pointer, no good. Thunder leading by 7. Wallace with it. Outside, Williams. It could go. Buried from outside. I don't know.
NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Out, the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Dort and Holmgren. A lot of defense at the 3 and the 4 for him. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Out to the wing. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Back to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Knicks trail by 8. Robinson passes to Towns. Back to Robinson. Now Bridges. Towns, a screen on Caruso. Kicks it out, Towns. From deep three-point land. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges. It's good.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Dort, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dort with a steal. Hartenstein finds Dort. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
Knicks trail by 10. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. 1:57 left in the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Hartenstein. Towns outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the basket by Towns.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Thunder lead 40-33.
Dort, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Brunson against Caruso. Out to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Bridges. That shot missing. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Caruso, pass to Dort. Holmgren with it. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Robinson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Dort. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a